Hi guys, Steady Eddie here. Not always ready, but always steady. Now I am back in the beautiful town of Chania in Crete, okay?
I know it's a bit irritating, but I will occasionally have to blot out some copyright music in the background.
You know, we're still in, well, I wouldn't say the middle of that awful pandemic soap opera thing. Hopefully we're coming to the end of it right now. But at a time when countries like England are probably starting to see the first sign of winter setting in, not these places. Fantastic climate out here. And, well, I mean, it's so busy and the temperature is well into the 30s. It's a scorcher. I'm just going to show you around the harbour here. Lots of people around, tons of people. Some restaurants more busy than others. But this one over here, so many people around. See, all the tables are full, and by the way, this is just coming up to 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I don't know whether that's peak time or whatever, but there's tons of people about, absolutely. Okay, so, like I say, this is a travel channel really, so the idea is to keep you posted on what's happening week to week. So that's why I want to do this little video today. Well, you know, there's probably some place in the world that are still suffering with the lack of tourists, but it doesn't seem that way to me. And of course, this is a charming little town, and I keep seeing this big fearsome looking dog outside one of these bars. It's outside this one here. We'll see if we can get a little shot of him there. Hey fella, hello. Whoa, I don't know, he's quite calm really. Anyway, selfie shot. In the background there, you can probably see how busy everything is there. Anyway, see, he's so calm, he's so calm. Well, I don't know, I wouldn't like to wake him up, I wouldn't like to annoy him. See, all of these bars here, absolutely bloody heaving. Pandemic? What pandemic? Oh, I just seen someone wearing a mask. I seen one person in the bars there wearing a mask. Well, I'm not wearing one. Of course, it's still worth mentioning that if you do go into a shop, you will see a sign that says you can get a 300 euro fine if you're caught not wearing a mask. So you are recommended to wear one. So we're going to have a little wander down here. Good process. Okay. They work hard, some of these people in these stores. You know, I've seen some of these people. I've been around here about 9 o'clock in the morning, and I've seen some of the staff, some of the girls working in these stalls here, and they're coming in here and they're setting up these stalls at about 9 or 9:30 in the morning, and then you come past here after midnight and they're putting it away. Some of them are doing like 15-hour days. You know, they do work hard, these people. You know, I've all the imagination, all the respect for people who work hard, no doubt about that. Hello. See, the boat, the glass-bottom boat, ram full of people. It's busy, busy. And I'm sure there's some people in the West who are, well, this is the West, sorry, this is the West. But I'm sure there are some people around in places like England who hear reports about these places being dead as a dodo. Certainly not. And of course, not only is this busy of a daytime, it's also very, very busy of a night as well. There you go, nice little shot of Chania Harbour. I think I'll get myself another little selfie shot. Jeez, I'm like one of those young Instagram people, aren't I? You know, love taking I'm quite new to selfies. I never used to bother with it before, but I think I'll take a selfie now. I'll get used to it. Hello. So, little wander up here. I'm going to show you a few little parts of Chania which I haven't shown on previous videos, because there's a lot to it. The old town is full of charm and, you know, love taking, I'm quite new to selfies. I never used to bother with it before, but I think I'll take a selfie now. I'll get used to it. Hello. So, little wander up here. I'm going to show you a few little parts of Chania which I haven't shown on previous videos, because there's a lot to it. The old town is full of charm and, It's a lovely, delightful place. Because some very, very nice restaurants down that way. And if you go a little bit further, you've got my favourite restaurant. The one where they do 500ml bottles of Heineken for €3. That's my favourite. And the wine isn't bad either. Now this is a nice little square here. So I'm going to have a little walk up here to show you the central church up here, which is very, very nice. I haven't shown it before. Hello buddy, how are you?
How are you, my friend?
I'm fine, thank you. Let's see, what have we got here?
We have amazing Euro traditional place.
Oh, absolutely, well, sounds good. Take away, oh, looks good to me, mate. Yeah, what is that, pie with gyros?
Gyros, pork and chicken.
Oh, pork and chicken, very, 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 very nice.
With the
Many years ago, during the recession in Liverpool, all I had was a gyro.
Nice to see
But
you
that's
again.
another story, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. Anyway, got a little waffle up here, little walk and a waffle. I think I could use that as my catchphrase, couldn't I? You know, I'm gonna have a walk and a waffle. Sounds good, doesn't it? Okay. If that catches on, you hear the hair first. So this old town, there's quite a lot to it really, but it is quite delightful really. Some delightful place and a lot to it. So I'm coming up, oh, sorry, sorry, kick the chair, as long as I don't kick the bucket. Yeah. Traditional Italiana, ice cream over there, if you're interested, looks nice. Ice cream is beautiful, I love ice cream, but it's one of those things I never get round to eating. I just, never find the right time to eat ice cream somehow. So up here is a lovely little square with the main church, or perhaps it's the cathedral. You decide. Wow, now look at that there. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that absolutely beautiful? Great shot. That looks, that looks to me, and I know I often say this, but it reminds me of one of those towns that I visited in, Peru or Bolivia or somewhere like that. I'm not a religious man. I don't have any time for religions at all, but some of these church structures are quite wonderful. So I'm going to get myself another little shot in there. The picture with the church. It's lovely, this. Beautiful. Lovely location. Absolutely. And I think what I'll do from here is take a little walk back through the old town. Yeah, there's a tourist there. She's got a camera. Places here have alleyways within alleyways. I'm going to go down this alleyway. Hello?
Hello. Down the alley.
I'm going down the alley. And a little doggy there. Hello fella, how are you, eh? Oh, near little cutie. Little cutie. He's alright, isn't he? It's cool. In the avenues and alleyways. I better not proceed with that, I'll get bloody copyright. That's my Tony Christie impersonation. Very, very charming place, this. Absolutely charming place. Wow. Just look at it. Just look at it up there. So beautifully preserved. And the facades of these buildings. What character. What absolute wonderful, wonderful character. This is so far removed from a council estate in Liverpool. You couldn't get any further removed. Wonderful place. Everything very, very clean and nicely presented and charming. You wouldn't want to sit down here for a beer. Lots of lovely little bars here. Nice little bars around here. Hello. I haven't really seen anything in this old town that makes me think, oh, that looks a bit grubby. Not really at all. Okay, where am I going now? Where am I going now? Okay, where am I going? I think I'm going to go this way. I'm going to head back this way, show you a little bit more of the old town, because it's worth seeing. It is worth seeing. There's quite a lot to the old town, and you know, I'll show a few little things here that I haven't showed on previous videos. There we go. This is the kind of place where you will quite happily get lost in. You know, I can think of a lot worse places to get lost. You know, I don't know, some people have been wanting me to get lost for a very long time, but I would quite happily get lost here. Some of these shops, of course, these artistic shops, don't like you pointing cameras, so got to be respectful of that. Even a nice little place like this, just look at that. Look how charming that is. Stone oven pizza. What a charming place Chania is. I've seen a little bit of the Greek islands, oh sorry, I've seen a little bit of Crete up to now. Yesterday I came back from, what's it called again? Elephant's Campos area. And the drive through the mountains was absolutely spectacular. Very, very mountainous place this. I'm going to have a little walk up here, little walk around the block, and then I'll call this one a day. Just a nice shorty little video, just to show you at this moment in time how busy this place is. And this stall here, this is my little, this is the little grocery store. This is where I buy my beer and get some fruit there as well. Beer and water, and it's open till 1 AM in the morning, so that's good. But that's one of those stores, remember, you know, it's not obligatory to wear a mask outside, but if you do go in these stores, you are supposed to be wearing a mask. And if you don't wear one, and Officer Dibble comes along, or the Greek equivalent of Officer Dibble, then you could be in some serious problems. You could be looking at €300 fine. So wear your mask in a shop or in a closed environment. Do you see any empty tables? I don't. Oh, busy all over the place. Busy, busy, busy. There we go. Remember, places like Crete do not actually have actual winter sunshine, as in December, January, February, March, that sort of thing. The temperatures are probably more spring-like compared to the UK. They probably never really get that cold. But, you know, they have something like 9 months of summer. Some claim they do have 9 months of summer here. You're looking at really, maybe March right the way through till December. A lady yesterday when I was staying in the hotel, she said that she was swimming in Elephant's Beach in the month of December. So even then, even though they don't have actual winter sunshine, as in, you know, Asian countries, they still have a very, very prolonged summer. And this is now, I suppose, getting into late September. And it's 30 odd degrees Celsius. It's a scorcher. There's a nice little slogan for you. The only good nation is imagination. Well, you make what you please of that one. Make what you please of it. There we go. I'm not going to glance at menus, but I believe here, in this particular one, you can get a large bottle of Heineken for €3.50, which is pretty good. And look at this, ain't this a charming place? Just look at this, a nice little garden within an alleyway, within an alleyway. Lovely stuff. There's a lot to this old town, And like I say, it's a perfect little place if you want to get lost somewhere. A little bit of copyright music around the place, so I might have to block that out. There we go. And there's a sushi bar down here somewhere. Now sushi is something I must admit, I've never actually fancied. But there is a sushi bar somewhere around here, if anyone's interested in that sort of thing. The olive shop, wine cellar. You know something? I like a bit of wine, very rarely white, but I do often like a good red wine. But I was trying the white wine, and it was really, really good value in a restaurant in the village that I stayed out in the mountains. Chilled white wine, and I have to say it was the most beautiful white wine, local white wine that I've ever tasted. It was lovely. Oh gee, I could drink it till the cows come home. Okay, going down a little alleyway here. Look at how charming and well preserved this all is. Just look at it. Could you live in a place like this? I could live here. I could live here. You notice there's no cars anywhere around here. You do get a few of them down the harbour, delivery vehicles of a daytime. But it's wonderful, you know, to have a place like this where there's no cars, and you hardly ever see any motorbikes either. See, this is the problem that we have in England. I live in quite a rural place in England, and it's really, there's some really charming villages, little villages in the place where I live. But they've been knackered because there's cars everywhere. You can't, not only can you park, but you can't even see the village because there's cars everywhere, you know. Cars are an amazing adventure, but they do destroy the landscape. They really do. It's so nice to be in a place like this where cars are not allowed. Really is. There we go. Pizza, pasta, maize sandwich. Whoa. Well, what's that one? A stiffardo. A stiffardo. Yeah. That's what I get when I have a dirty massage, isn't it? Oh no, just a bit of smut there. Forget that one. Forget I said that. There you go. You've got alleyways within alleyways up there. Okay. Yo, isn't this lovely? Charming place to get lost. Chania, Crete. From what I've seen of Crete up to now, it really has lived up to its expectations. I expected it to be a beautiful place, and it is. Absolutely gorgeous place. There we go. All these little gift shops. I don't buy the bed. They're a little bit burdensome, but if you like that sort of thing, then there it is. And of course you can get some tours here. Now, there you go. So you do tours there. Now the problem that I have with booking tours to, you know, Samara Gorge or wherever, or places like that, a lot of these tours I can't do long days anymore. Some of these, they start at 6 in the morning, they drop you back at your hotel at 8 in the evening. That's 14 hours. I can't do 14 hours on a tour, personally. I just can't do it. You know, half a day tours, that's about my limit, but, you know, I can't do long tours. Really can't.
Our restaurant's known throughout the world because of the way we cook in ceramic over an open fire.
Yes. Oh, really? Cretan dishes in ceramic pots? Mountain goat stew, that looks lovely.
One of our top sellers. That's how they cooked in Crete in the olden days, and if you go into my kitchen, that's what you'll see.
Yeah.
Out of 530 restaurants, we're the only ones that cook in ceramic over an open fire olive wood.
Okay.
Olive wood burns, it gives off a unique flavour to the food. We don't do modern cuisine.
Oh.
Old school Greek, Cretan, seafood, vegetarian, vegan, best lamb and goat dishes in town. We're in a beautiful courtyard away from the crowds.
Okay. Well, thank you. Thanks for your information anyway, and you know, I'm going to be here for a while, so, you know, definitely bear that in mind, okay? Thank you. Thanks for your information anyway. Oh, what a nice lady she is, eh? What a nice lady. Okay, so, coming down to the harbour way now. There's a big beer there for €3.50, but I suspect that that's not Heineken. I think, you know, that might be a local beer, so I don't really know what that's like. I know it's a bit of a drag, but I do tend to stick to Heineken, you know, stick with what you know, really. And like I said before, my favourite little restaurant here, where I go to quite a lot, they do Heineken for €3 for a large bottle. And that actually works out better value than most of the places, touristy places in somewhere like Thailand. Don't forget, when you serve the, you know, bottle of Heineken there, it's a 33 CL, not a 50 CL. So anyway, there we go. I'm coming down to the harbour now, so I'm going to wrap this one up. The idea of this was just to show you at this moment in time how busy this place is, and also how wonderful the temperature is, you know, in late September. Absolutely fantastic. You know, more alleyways within alleyways. There we go. Okay, well, I'm heading back down to the harbour now, so what am I going to do today? I think I'm going to take a walk to the beach and visit another favourite little restaurant of mine. One where... Hello. I'm going to visit another little favourite restaurant of mine down by the beach where, well, they do nice food and nice cold beer. And have a little walk along the beach. And one more glance there. You are, another selfie shot. Another selfie shot. I'm getting used to this. I like selfie shots now. I'm getting like one of those bloody Instagram teenagers, aren't I? Always pointing the camera at themselves. Okay, here we go. Another shot of Chania harbour. There's a jet going over. That's the old Venetian wall down there. I love this place. Did I make a wise decision coming to Crete? Yes, because I absolutely love it here. This is a lovely, charming place with friendly people, reasonably enough prices, and fantastic weather and scenery and all the rest. I love it here. I'm having a good time here. Okay, so on that note, I will say thank you. God bless you. See you soon. See you in the next video. If you're new to this channel, by the way, why not consider subscribing? You know, you may never have seen this ugly bastard's face before, but I've actually got quite a lot of videos on my channel. So check them out. You may find that you actually like one or two of them. You may find that you don't like 3 or 4 of them, whatever, but give it a shot. If you don't try, you'll never know. Okay? Thanks for watching. Cheers.